Hey folks, Brian. I am back with another installment of the Earth Goddesses. This one is Cult of the Bloody Tusk, which I've heard comments from people online going, why is the Cult of the Bloody Tusk with the Earth Goddesses? I don't know. I imagine it's in the mythological write-up, so read that. Okay, from a GM's perspective, things that I gathered from my reading of this cult write-up, right? The cult supports the Tusk Rider culture rather than dominating it. That's two very different things, which I think is interesting. Particular likes and dislikes. Ordinary people are the prey of Tusk Riders. Their goods are for the taking. Their lives are forfeit should they resist. We kind of expect that from Tuskers, right? Or Tusk Riders, rather. Okay, so the cult is found only in Peloria, Mineria, and the Wastelands. And the Ivory Plinth is associated with a particularly large group, tribe. Each tribe has its own temple, sort of similar to like all tribes within Dragon Pass are. We all got our own, temples to Orlanther and Nalda. But they're generally visited only on or near their holy days. They're usually ruins or old buildings. I'm not sure why. Anyway, teeny clans, they're too small to support anything but a shrine, have access to the rune spell Appease Earth, which ties back to an original thought I had when I was first planting temples and shrines and stuff in my Dragon Pass on, okay, what spells are these shrines teaching? Because shrines only teach one spell. It's not like you're going to have, a shrine here, a shrine there, a shrine over there, a shrine over there, and they're all going to teach different things. So you have to make this, this marathon channel tracing down all these shrines so you can learn these different spells. But they're probably going to teach the spell that, for example, I had was Beast Gore, right? The Beast Gore, doesn't matter where you are, they're going to do one either Berserk or Slash, right? Those combat spells. So you're not really going to get a wide variety, in my opinion. Anyway, back to the book. Okay, so tribal leaders are also religious leaders, right? So the rune level guy is going to be a rune priest. Although, if you don't have rune priests, you have rune lords, they're still the religious leaders, right? Anyway, so holy days, wild day of Death Week. Each season is their seasonal holy day, and the high holy day is during Earth season. Okay, so non-Tusk Riders can be adopted into the cult by subduing a Tusker with their bare hands. Now, Tusk Riders have been described as half trolls, right? They got different stats. So we're talking about these half trolls that aren't actual Tusk Riders? Or are we talking about non-Tusk Rider, non-half troll type people, right? So maybe you've got an elf who wants to be a Tusk Rider. I don't know. Maybe humans, though. I can kind of see that. Anyway, spirit magic comes from the leaders. So leaders, they've got a list of spells they can teach here, and they can demand whatever they want for payment. Yeah. But the cult provides access to certain common rune spells. Command Cult Spirit, Dismiss Magic, Divination, Extension, Find Enemy, Heal Wounds, Spirit, Block, and Warding. Just those common ones, right? And then each of the sub-cults provides a specific, special, it says Divine Magic. Well, okay, tell me Divine Magic. Rune Magic spells, right? Okay, leader, the Rune Master? Is that a new term? Anyway, they have to they have to prove themselves as both a leader during raids and battles. They have to have ride Tusker at 90%, have a skill of 90% in a weapon attack, and 90% in bloody cut. Their responsibilities: they are on duty 100% of the time. No PCs. Okay. Leaders have access to the the rune enchantment spell of Spell Matrix Enchantment. That's the only enchantment they have access to. Okay, subcults. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like different subcults. And I've kind of noticed that the very first subcult on all the subcults of every cult is Spirit of Reprisal. So, if you're a Tusk Rider and you abandon your religion, you have a 10% chance per week, cumulative, that your Tusker will turn on you. Yeah, I like that. Okay, second subcult, Aram Ya Udram. There's a little write-up about him and stuff that happened, but he provides Command Swine and Pain Tooth. The Darkness Demon is a subcult of the Blody Tusk. They are the source of fear and seal wound. That's kind of handy. Okay, Gouger, the Godchild. That's the giant pig that the Earth Goddesses sent to, because they were angry because people weren't worshiping properly. Provides Appease Earth and Death Binding. That's an enchantment. Interesting. Okay. And I want to say that is it for this cult. Happy gaming.